Stardew Kitty, and in this video I will be showing you all 3 really easy and fun build hacks for your next Roblox build. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe. I post tons of Roblox content and other build hacks videos like this one. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so for the first build hack, go over to Insert, and you're going to need to scroll down until you see the word Signs. Now click on that and click on Text Signs. And you're going to see a lot of text signs, but the ones we'll need are the large Hollywood text signs. So get out 2 of those, or you can do more or less if you want, but it's important that we're using the large ones for this build hack unless you're having a much tinier room. And let's just go ahead and change the color of them. So I'm going to do cotton candy colors and pink and blue. Okay. So now go out of build mode and change the text to a whole bunch of capital I's like this. And just do as many as you need to fit the entire ceiling, and just do that for both of them. Now once you've done that, go ahead and click on them and bring them all the way up on top of the ceiling like this. So you're going to need to put them right next to each other, and as you can see, this is great for lighting because instead of using a whole bunch of lights, this is literally with 2 items. So if you're worried about hitting the build limit, you can always use these so you don't have to worry as much. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next build hack. We will be going over to lights this time. And when you go over to lights, go ahead and click on the light strip. Now you can do any size light strip you want, or you can do multiple. So I'm going to be using a large one, a medium one, and a small one, like this. Now you can change the colors of them to any colors you'd like, so I'm going to do pink, and then I'm going to do purple, and then I'm also going to do green. So we're going to be doing a lot of neon colors. And once you've done that, go over to search and search heart. You can also find this in the lights menu, but get out the heart wall light and just place one on each one of those light strips like this. And it'll look really cool when you're finished, especially if you change the colors of the heart wall light. You can do different colors or the same colors. All of it depends on what you want to do. So I'm going to make this one purple because it's a purple light. And this one green because it's a green light. And of course this one pink. So yeah, this looks really cute and it's really simple. So we can also turn them off if we don't want this much light. And last but not least, let's move on to the final build hack of this video. Okay, so for this build hack, you will need to go over to Insert again and scroll down until you see Outdoors. Now when you're in Outdoors, you're going to need to scroll down a little bit more until you find the plants, and it's right here. So let's just click on that and scroll down until you find the vines. Now you can get out as many vines as you want. For this example, I'm just going to get out 4. But you can of course use as many as you need. Now I'm just going to set them to the side right now, and let's go over to structure. And we're just going to get out a tall wall. So I'm going to use a medium tall wall and just place it about right here. And then get out another medium wall. You don't have to do this. This is just my preference so I can reach up there. And I'm just going to stand on there, and let's just start moving these vines over. So it's very important that you measure how close they are to the ceiling. And as you can see, we want to make sure this fits just right. So if you need to adjust this medium wall right here, you always can do that. So as you can see right here, it's a little bit too low. So let's just move it up 1. And sometimes it may be too high up. It just depends, but you can always tell when it's a little bit too low or too high. And let's just bring this against the wall. And if the vines are sticking inside the wall like this one is, you can go ahead and change your grid size to make it much easier. And I'm just going to start putting them next to each other like this. In a line, and you can overlap them if you'd like. I honestly think it looks kind of cool when you overlap them, so you can also make them however you want them to look, and I recommend filling an entire room's walls with these vines because it looks very cool. And it's great if you're doing like a cafe or a greenhouse or something because it just adds like a cool touch, and especially if you're doing like a living room too, because if you want to bring nature inside of your house, you can do this. And just go ahead and delete those walls and change the color of them to anything you'd like. If you want a recommendation from me, I always like doing this pastel green and then this little bit darker pastel green, and it looks really nice. So as you can see, that is all 3 of the build hacks for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe. Bye everyone!